This video talks through the various elements which have to be updated on a page per page basis to make every single page of a website search engine optimized for a specified keyword or key phrase. The first element to consider is page titles. A page title or title tag can be seen at the top of the browser here. Title tags are still very important in search engine optimization, but many websites have the website address or the company name within the title tag of every single page of the website. Now this is typically because of the content management system which runs the website and the default configuration of that content management system, and this is not the best option. Ideally, the title tag of each page should be changed to the keyword or key phrase that you want that particular page to rank for. If we look at this page on our web analytics site, we can see that we have changed the title tag to the term digital marketing strategy, which is the term that we want this page to rank for. Another important factor is the URL structure, or effectively the website address of each and every single page. It is very beneficial if the wording in the URL contains the keywords that you're trying to get the page to rank for. This is normally a setting within a content management system, so it's important to make sure that this is configured properly so that your website produces nice search engine friendly URLs. Again, if we look at the URL structure of the page that we're on here, we can see that the URL reflects the term digital marketing strategy. The next important element to look at is the heading tag, or the technical term would be the H1 tag. But essentially, most website content management systems will create this H1 tag when you create a title for your page. So, assuming your content management system is configured properly, simply by creating a page and naming it as the keyword that you want to rank for, this will, behind the scenes, create the H1 tag, which is necessary for search engine optimization purposes. Again, if you look at our page here, we can see that the title of the page is Digital Marketing Strategy. And if we go and look at the code behind the site, we can then search for the H1 tag, and we can see that the H1 tag has been created with the term Digital Marketing Strategy. So we end up with our main keyword being in our page title, in our URL structure, and in our H1 tag. The next thing to look at is SEO content and copywriting. As well as writing rich, engaging content that will appeal to your site visitors, you will also want to write search engine friendly content. The basic principles to writing good search engine friendly content are as follows. You need to make sure that each page has a reasonable amount of content, ideally around 500 words or more per page. It can be helpful to use the keyword again as part of a subheading on the page. So as you can see on our digital marketing strategy page, we have used the term within the subheading which we have created here. Make sure you repeat the exact keyword phrase at least once somewhere else within the content. Once should be enough, although if the page is very long, perhaps over 1,000 words, then you could repeat the phrase twice. You can see in this page we have only repeated the term digital marketing strategy once. Another way to strengthen your content further in SEO terms is to use Google to find related keywords and key phrases, and where appropriate, sprinkle them into your content. So for example, if we take the term digital marketing strategy and put it into a Google search. Now, if we look at these related search phrases such as online marketing, digital marketing tools, and so on, and if we take these keywords and sprinkle them within our content, which is what we did with this page, effectively what we are doing is building more relevance from a Google perspective to the initial keywords in question, thereby enhancing the authority of this page for that particular keyword in Google terms. If we look now at meta tags, if we were to look behind the code of this page, we can see that the keyword and the description meta tags can be seen here. Now, keyword meta tags are almost entirely ignored now by Google, so these are probably the least important thing from a search engine optimization perspective. However, there are still a few other search engines who look at these keyword tags, so it's worth making sure they're up to date. Most content management systems should have the facility to edit meta keywords and meta descriptions. Best practice here again is to be very specific, so instead of including 20 or 30 meta keywords, simply include the primary keyword and a few other selected secondary keywords that you want the page to rank for within the meta keyword section. The meta description tag is more important, although not necessarily for search engine rankings, but Google will often display this meta description when it returns your website in one of its search engine results. For example, if we search for the term digital marketing strategy, we can see that our site has been found here, and the description given in the Google result is a practical business guide for developing a digital marketing strategy. If we then check behind the code of this page, you can see that that is the exact description that we have given it, and Google has taken that very description from the meta description tag and displayed it in its search result. So this description should make a huge difference as to whether people will click through on a particular search result or not. So it's important to be creative, write engaging copy, and hopefully invite users to click through on your results by writing good meta descriptions. This has been a summary of some of the key hands-on factors in search engine optimization. The essential element in all of this is actually selecting the right keywords to use in the first place. Obviously, on-site ranking factors do vary over time with new Google updates and so on. The weighting on certain elements can change over time, and it's important to be aware of this and make the necessary adjustments to your site and your site pages. We keep up to date with all on-page search engine optimization ranking factors, and we update our dashboard with any changes, additions and variations to on-page and on-site search engine optimization.